Hello, my dear students. Well, I'm back with the description of chapter 3rd from your book An Alien Hand, that is, the desert. Education is not just about going to school and getting a degree. It's all about widening your knowledge and absorbing the truth about life. So keep on learning with us. So let's begin now. The people living in hilly areas where there is plenty of water and vegetation, they may not know the reality of a desert. Most of them believe that a desert is a vast area of land full of sand and without shelter. They think that there cannot be sources, water, and vegetation, but they are incorrect. There are some persons who have closely observed desert areas. What they say? That desert is not always waterless, dry, hot, and wasteland of sand. Whenever it rains, it becomes a beautiful place. The desert flowers bloom and the sight becomes very beautiful. A desert has variety of people, animals and plants. It may also have an oasis, which is like a Greenland in the middle of a desert. Oasis is a place in desert having water and plants. A desert may be hot like the Thar or cold like Ladakh, but generally speaking, if a place has little or no water and vegetation, people usually call it a desert. Of course, there are some deserts that are totally without water. In such places, strong wind blows, raising heaps of sand, which are called sand dunes. These sand dunes shift and move across the desert in ceaseless manner. Sand dunes means small hill of sand formed in the desert. As we know that all living things need water in order to survive. So the animals and plants living in desert have special adaptabilities in their body in order to survive. They need less water and have capacity to be a high temperature. The camel is the typical example of desert animal. It can drink a lot of water at one time and can bear high temperature without sweating. Therefore, it can live without water for many days. It is called the sheep of the desert. When it gets hot, we sweat and this cools the body. But camels can stand high body temperature. They don't need to sweat and can therefore retain the water they drink for long periods of time. Very small desert animals burrow underground and live there during day while they come out at night. Carnivores get water from moisture present in meat, while herbivores get water from juice present in plants. Likewise, the cactus is the typical example of desert plant. Cactus plants store water in their thick stems. Their roots lie close to the surface of the ground and quickly absorb the moisture from the light rains that occasionally fall. A desert is very hot in day while it is very cold at night. It is because there is no moisture in the air of desert. The moisture present in air acts as a blanket. It works as insulator. It prevents solar rays to reach the earth and it also prevents Earth's heat to go up in outer space. So, due to the absence of moisture, the days become too hot and night becomes too cold in desert land. We should not consider deserts as useless land. They are an important part of nature's great plan. They have their own importance and they are not anyway inferior to any other creation of nature. They have their unique beauty and unique ecology. Finally, a desert is not always a wasteland. It's not always ugly and waterless. It has its own beauty. It's also the home of variety of people, animals and plants. It may have mountains and hills. It may also have oases. Hence, we can say that desert can be a beautiful place as well. So it was all about the desert. Stay safe and take care. Goodbye.